Rethink reality. Guess what? Yeah, you're seeing it right. We got cameras, baby, and we're rolling. Scatty's got a new one. It's rolling nice. It's looking good. If you're hearing from the audio right now, well, you're going to have to hop to the YouTube because we got cameras in high def, and this is a first sports pod. Oh, not sports pod, sports pod. God, I can't talk. First sports pod with the camera. So you're going to get to see everything from when we're sitting here and going wild with the picks and giving the big ultimate hammers that Scotty loves to throw down in our pod.
You can't forget about the roulette spins.
Well, I'm getting to it. Then we got the roulette spin, so now you get to see the live reactions. Currently, we've been hot, and if you're listening to this on the audio, you can't see right now, but we both have black right now. We have it on real fucking nice right now. So I think we might be hitting black for the first time.
Works.
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try, but we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna do playoff predictions. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff, and we're gonna talk a little bit about some other things we might bring into. One thing Scotty just purchased recently. Well, actually, why don't you go ahead and tell the audience exactly what you decided to purchase for our, what is it? Our punishments that we're going to be having because we haven't done any punishments yet.
Yeah, it's the spinning wheel of doom.
The spinning wheel of doom.
It's just like your basic like carnival spin the wheel thing that you can write. It's like a dry erase board, and you can just write whatever punishment I guess you want, or I guess what we want, and we'll just spin it, and whatever it lands on is what has to be completed. No going back. So the wheel has the final say, and you can't go against the wheel.
Yeah, and I mean, I think things we're going to put on there is like, one, you got to get a DUI. Second one, you might have to go naked on LinkedIn. Other one, you might have to go to prison, and then just like little stuff, nothing crazy. But that's probably what we're going to end up doing for the wheel of, the Wheel of Doom?
We'll call it, let's call it the Wheel of Doom.
I'm about to say we could do Wheel of Doom, or we could do like do the Wheel of Not Ideal, or, well, I guess that's.
Nah, that's you can steal everything.
I know, but I love good. Okay.
What about the Wheel of Doom, though?
Wheel of Doom.
Y'all let us know. What do you like better? Or give us a name we can, call the wheel.
Yeah, but we got a lot of fun stuff ahead for y'all, and we're both just excited to have this camera because we've been wanting to post some stuff on the TikTok. We actually just started our TikTok page. It's rethink_reality_ is our TikTok page. We haven't posted anything yet as we're recording this, but by the time this is dropped, there'll probably be one or two TikToks.
Fire videos.
Yeah, so get ready for that. We're basically going to just post clips of this podcast on there. And we're going all in, baby. We got the cameras. We got it all rolling. We got more fun stuff for you. We're just trying to make you entertained. So turn us up.
Turn up. Let's go.
Yeah. But I guess, Scatty, what were your takes on this past week in football? It was the last week of the regular season.
Very, very disappointing week for my Browns. I was really hoping that they could knock the Steelers out of playoffs. Luckily, they didn't make it anyways. But, I was pretty disappointed watching that. But otherwise, it was a pretty solid week all around. I really enjoyed that Seattle game, the one that went to overtime. And what's the Seattle kicker? Jason Myers, right?
Yeah, the doinker, the big doink.
Yeah, but he got redemption in the end. He made it. So that was a good game, and I'm really looking forward to the playoff matchups this weekend, the wild card.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun wild card. And if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, man, I can't wait to see you get first rounded, you piece of shit. Yeah, how does it feel? 6 points against the Commanders. You are trash. You are garbage. You are never going to ever amount to anything. My Philadelphia Eagles, guess what? We got the first round bye, baby. How does that feel? Oh, it feels fucking great. I love it. Yeah, I enjoyed every minute of watching Dallas lose. That was a sight to see. But I guess to recap some scores and to, figure out hammers that we had, one of the interesting games we thought was going to be the Titans versus Jags, and the Jags got the dub. Recently, we've been hammering the Jags. And
they've been solid, man. They've been really solid.
Yeah,
the past couple weeks.
If you've been trailing us, you've been feeding the family on the weekends. But if you trailed Scatty for the Browns, I
think that was my nuclear lock, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was too. That was,
A little bit of
you're in the
a little bit of
homeless
bias
shelter
there,
right
but
now. You're cold, you're shaking, and you
yeah.
don't you don't know what's next for yourself.
It's a little cold
Um,
here too, so I might not survive the night. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. And also too, so we just got this camera. You should have seen Scatty setting it up. I was cracking up. His like ring light keeps moving around everywhere, and
Yeah, it was.
he was having a hard
Yeah,
time playing it.
if the camera just drifts like that way, just don't mind it. It's I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I don't know.
yeah. We're definitely interested here, but yeah, I mean, we locked in. I believe Philly. I can't remember if we locked in points on that one, but if you took points, you definitely lost there. And the Packers Lions game. I thought that was one of the better games too of the week.
Yeah, I actually did not watch that game. Fun fact, but
Oh, really?
I heard that was a good game. I saw. Did you see Jamal Williams' post game speech about his like great grandfather or something?
Yeah,
And
bro. I
then
mean,
like
I
the
was sitting there.
immediate switch up he had.
I almost started crying while I was in the office. I was watching. I was like,
Yeah,
"Damn, are you kidding me?"
yeah, but
Yeah,
it was sad though. But then like he like composed himself after like I don't know what it was, like maybe 10 seconds, and then he started talking about, man, we them dogs, we gonna eat, man,
yeah,
we them
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah,
I
he
was
was
like,
like,
holy
"Hey,
shit, how'd you
don't
switch
get
up
it
that
twisted,
fast?
though. Don't get it twisted."
Yeah, yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
that
how
was
does
funny.
one switch up that fast? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Also, did you notice too? In that, like, I guess, right as soon as they go to the middle of the field after the game's over, I think Jamal he tried to get
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers'
jersey.
jersey,
Yeah,
and Aaron Rodgers is like, I might need to hold on to
yeah,
this one. What does that
yeah.
maybe mean?
Retirement?
I,
Question
I,
mark?
think, I think he needs to retire. I think he needs to go retire, go in the mountains, go smoke his dope that he needs to smoke, and just live his life. I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
How
yeah.
about the Texans though, losing the first round pick?
Yo, Texans, what are y'all doing?
You know
Like
what I found
seriously?
you know what I found suspicious after that too? Their
What?
head coach got fired after that game.
Yeah.
Lovey or whatever his name is, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got fired directly after that game. So maybe there was a little pressure from above to purposely lose. You insert conspiracy music now, but who
Yeah.
knows, man? I don't know. That's a little suspicious to me. You know, you have the number one pick, you're down, and you score a last minute touchdown, you go for two, and you get it, and then you get the head coach gets fired the next game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. It was a little interesting. I was sitting there watching the game, and even the people in red zone were like, "What the hell is going on?" Another
Yeah,
game, people were like, "What the hell's going on?" The Chargers and the Broncos game. I don't know if you watched that, but the Chargers had their starters in the whole entire game for the most part. The game didn't matter. They ended up losing Mike Williams, who was a key wide receiver for them, and I believe they lost someone else too during that game. I know Eckler, he was chasing some records, but I didn't quite understand that. I don't know. Did you watch that game any?
I did not know. I can't reference that game, but
Yeah, it
um,
was. It kind of baffled me. I mean, this part in the year, it's either your team's like you're trying to fight to get in, or you got a spot and you're just kind of you basically give
listen,
yourself a bye
yeah.
week because you're not getting one because you're playing a wild card, or you get basically 2 weeks because you're the Philadelphia Eagles, baby.
Yeah, I pretty much just watched the Browns game, and then after that, I was just too pissed off to watch any of the 4 o'clock games. And while I was watching the Browns game, that was the 1 o'clock game, so I literally just watched that game from start to finish. I didn't even turn the channel, so I was pretty out of tune with NFL this week. But I was just after that Browns game, man. I was just
It's hard being a Cleveland fan. What's the outlook on Cleveland next year?
well today. As of today, we just fired our defensive coordinator, Joe Woods,
Damn.
and we just requested permission to interview Brian Flores, the ex-Dolphins head coach, now linebackers coach of the Steelers. So hopefully he gets the DC job. I think he's a good candidate. I think if Stefanski doesn't get it together, after this next year, I think he needs to be gone too. Because we just have too much. We have probably the best back in the league. I think that's pretty undeniable at this point. He stays healthy. He averages like 6 yards per carry, something crazy. It's just, and
I
when
mean,
you don't run the, I don't know.
I don't think y'all have the best back. I think y'all got the best duo too. With
Yeah, that too.
Kareem Hunt, he definitely didn't get utilized at all this year. Thought he was going to go get traded because he wasn't getting utilized. Don't know exactly what was going on there, but y'all have the best 1-2. I think personally, as far as running back goes. Deshaun Watson. I mean, he's got a little rust, but you got Coop, who's had a season or a record season this year. Peoples-Jones is not that bad. He's definitely not a bad wide receiver too. And then you got Njoku, who's coming into his own, and he got paid too this past year, so he's been I mean,
I don't know who
y'all
will
definitely
franchise
have
tag. We'll
what
see.
it takes to at least be a playoff team and then like stir it up. I don't know exactly about Super Bowl because you got to get that defensive side figured out. That's
I'll
why
get
they
past the
fired.
Bengals.
And I believe too, one of y'all's biggest issues was that everyone like ran it all on y'all this year, right?
Yeah, just the run. We couldn't stop the run. That's part of Joe Woods' fault, just his philosophy. And actually, Jadeveon Clowney got dismissed from the team. I heard some inside scoops about possibly
Oh, what's the scoop, baby?
him not agreeing with Joe Woods. They had like a falling out or whatever, and then he was like not. He did an interview with Mary Kay Cabot that said basically he was 95% sure that he wasn't going to return to the team at least
Damn,
this year. So more than likely he'll get traded, but.
damn,
Now that they fired Joe Woods, he might come back. I don't know.
damn. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with him and Miles Garrett there, I mean, I'd be scared shitless if I was a QB and
Yeah,
saw them
dude.
two on the other side. So yes, that's funny. But I guess we will go ahead and get started into this upcoming what is it called? The Super Wild Card Week? Is that what they call it?
I don't know. I thought it was just what the wild card.
I thought it
Because
was
there's
too,
six
but
teams, right?
on Red Zone they kept saying Super Wild Card or something. But
It might be.
yeah, Super Wild Card Weekend is what they're calling it. And it starts off with the Seattle Seahawks versus the 49ers. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the 49ers are favored -10 in this
Yep.
matchup. Yeah.
Yep.
To be honest, I could see this happening. The 49ers have had their way with the Seahawks this year.
Yeah.
And I believe the last score was 27-7, and then the one before that was 21-13 in Week 15. So it's, I don't know. I think Seahawks are pretty beat up too. I mean, Geno. If you watch that last game against the Rams, he was making mistake after mistake after mistake. He
Yeah.
wasn't the same Geno that was in his element earlier in the season. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But the 49ers have been giving up some points. They gave up a lot of points to the Raiders this past game. They
Rams.
played the Cardinals. Cardinals surprisingly, I mean, it wasn't a close game, but Cardinals was kind of there in the beginning of it. It was a little weird. But I don't know. That 49ers D is just, they're too good. I don't know what you
Yeah.
think.
I'm kind of leaning the same way as you. I think 49ers -10 is the play, and I have a couple stats to back it up.
Ooh, running back.
Yeah, the Seahawks are 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 games, and as double-digit underdogs, the Seahawks are, I believe, what does it say? 2-9 against the spread. So, yeah, they're not very good as double-digit underdogs.
Is this a lock?
Could be a lock. 49ers -10. I'm not. It's not my nuclear lock, but
Not the
I
nuclear
do.
lock?
Not the nuclear lock. That's coming a little bit later, but
Ooh.
I really do like the 49ers -10. So
I
take
bet.
those stats. Also, too, another one I researched. 49ers covered 8 straight divisional games.
Oh, that's very interesting. I mean, they had a
Yeah.
run last year.
So
They did really good. So I could see it.
yeah, yeah. Just a little helpful betting trends for you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Scotty's bringing the stats because he wants your family. He's currently got y'all sitting in the the hunger shelter. Y'all are
Yeah, you're at the
starving.
soup kitchen
You
right
know,
now.
your kids are looking at you like, hey, you spent all this money on Christmas, and then you spent more money on bets, and what are we gonna do, Dad? We're eating ramen noodles. So Scotty's trying to help as much as he can. He's trying to turn this ship around.
Yeah, facts.
So,
But
all
yeah,
right.
what are we going with? Do we agree 49ers -10?
Dude, I'm taking the 49ers -10. I don't believe in the
Yeah,
Seahawks at all.
I don't either.
And who's going to that their defense is awful. They can't stop the run. What do the 49ers
Yeah.
do? They literally run it till they can't no more.
And the 49ers have one of the best backs in the league as well. So,
Yeah. And since he's gotten there, they've been undefeated. So I know they're going to win for sure. I just don't know about how much. I'd assume, though, they could cover 10. I mean, it is a playoff game, and I mean, it's a little different in the playoffs, but they're going to be at the 49ers, and I think it's wraps. So
yeah,
going on
I
to the
agree.
next game, though, I'll be honest. This next game is going to be the
good.
night game for Saturday. It's got me a little. I don't know. I don't know which way it could go. It's the Chargers versus the Jags, and I got my boy Dougie P for them Jags, and I believe they're playing at the Jags too because the Jags are the higher seed. The
Yep.
Jags are currently plus
Jags,
1.5 right now, so it's basically neck and neck. What do you think about this game, Scotty?
I don't know about the game in particular. What did you say the spread was?
It's plus 1.5, but realize
1.5.
this. Realize this, though, Daddy.
Yeah, talk to me.
Back in week 3, the Jags destroyed the Chargers 38-10,
Okay.
and on the road. But and that was when T-Law threw for 3 touchdowns and had like over 413 yards, which is interesting because the Chargers are really bad against the run. They're not like I haven't known much for as far as passing goes, but their defense has already been banged up all year. They've dealt with a lot of injuries. Now they got Mike Williams out on the offensive side, so it's just going to be Keenan Allen, Palmer, and I believe Carter. And then, I mean, obviously you got Eckler, the juice man, and Herbert. But, I mean, it's going to be a tough game.
I'm not sure who's going to win, but I feel pretty confident in the over. 47. It's in Jacksonville. It's probably going to be warm. And in the past 13 games, the Jags and Chargers, the over has been 11-2. So that's whatever the over has been set at, it's 11-2. So
damn.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's coming with these stats. Y'all wake the fuck up. Scatty is on this for y'all. Like, literally, this is the week where you pour your money into Scatty's knowledge, son. You know what, Scatty? We're going to give you a little bit of a clap for everything you're already starting to do. You're really starting to tear it up for us. I really appreciate it, baby. So keep it rolling. Hopefully you got some more funky stats for us.
I do have some funky stats.
I like when you get funky, baby.
This next game is going to be the nuclear lock of the week.
Oh, okay. But, yeah, I mean, I personally think Jack's going to get it done, though. I think they get the dub. It's going to be a tough one. Jack's defense, too. Another thing to mention, Jack's defense, past 2 games have had 2 critical defensive plays in both of them to win the game. So just something to take into account. If their defense can continue to do that, I think they get the dub, too. So, but Sunday, the first game of the day, it's the Fins versus the Bills. And the Bills are sitting right now at -10 at Buffalo in the cold. Tua, if they pull him out there, it's going to be one of those situations where it's like that person who's dead and you just put glasses on and you're just like moving them out there and you're controlling them. You got like witchcraft, you're controlling them because that's the only way he can play. Like, Tua's been getting put out there after he had the crazy concussion.
I feel bad for him, dude, because what do you think about his career? Do you think he should just hang it up?
He might consider a little Andrew Luck pull stunt right here because
he needs to, man. I love Tua, but it's hard seeing him get pounded like that every week. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's rough seeing, especially too. I remember seeing when that happened on the TV when he was sitting there and it's like I don't know how to describe it, but if you're watching on the video, like he had his hands up like this, and that was scary as shit. I was like, oh my god.
And we thought that was the worst injury of the season.
Yeah, I know. Little did we know what was to happen.
Hamlin,
talking about that too. If you don't believe in God, I don't know why you don't, because the Buffalo Bills, the first game of the play, after everything that happened, the story, this is literally movie stuff we're talking about. They can make a movie out of this. The first play of the game, after everything that would happen, they have returned a touchdown on the kickoff, and then they return it again. And then here's another funny stat that came out too. They haven't returned a touchdown in 3 years and 3 months.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that weird? And for people who don't know, Damar Hamlin, his number was 3. 3 was everywhere. Like every field, they made sure to outline the 3. It was a big ordeal for this week.
And how about him now, man? He's fully healthy, walking around. I mean, fully healthy. I saw some article that said he was, moving around and
he's out of the hospital
with family and friends and out of the hospital. Yeah, so obviously he must be all right enough to be out of the hospital. But isn't that crazy? Like a week ago, you suffer cardiac arrest on the field, and not even a week later, you're moving around and. No, I guess it's a little more than a week. You're moving around and you're fine. It's just incredible story.
Yeah, I mean it is. It was very interesting. I remember too, seeing it just kind of at a loss. I remember in our group chat too, it was kind of everyone was like, "Man, this is insane." Just trying to keep updated, and also too, someone mentioned our group chat, which I guess is a good thing. They didn't completely invade the privacy of the family too much as far as giving crazy details about what was going on. Definitely respect that didn't happen, because that would have sucked if someone would announce something and the family wouldn't even known about it or just didn't have any privacy about it, because that's an awful situation. Couldn't imagine if my kid was in that situation. I had to watch that. But yeah, I mean it took definitely a big impact across the whole entire league, and everyone showed love. It was kind of cool to see that, but it's just that story, man, that getting the kickoff return and that weird stat of 3 years and 3 months of when the last time it had been recorded. So I don't know. It's just interesting.
Imagine Naheem Hines took like 3 touchdowns back.
Dude, I would be honest. After I saw the second one, I was like, dude, a third one's got to come. It's got to come. There's no way it doesn't. But it was late in the game, I think, when he returned it. So I was like, damn, I don't think it's going to happen. But, yeah, it was pretty freaking cool.
So, I mean, Buffalo's the team of destiny. I think we gotta pick Buffalo. There's no way that they're going to do it for tomorrow. I wonder if he could go to the game. That'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. But I agree. I mean, I think Buffalo takes -10 easy. Allen's his elbow's starting to look good. He's not like the past 2 games, he's been slinging a lot more than what he was recently. 2 is probably not even playing. So you're going to have washed up Teddy Bridgewater. He probably won't even make it.
Teddy even playing?
I don't know. They were talking about he might be good to go, but is he even going to make it 4 quarters? No, you're going to have who's the other guy who's behind him? I can't even remember the guy's name.
Mike White or not Mike White, but I don't know. Mike Glennon.
Oh yeah, they did hire Glennon, but Glennon's a New York Giants meme. He's nowhere else but New York Giants. He just cracks me up. That Mike Glennon and his long ass neck, it shit cracks me up. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see Miami winning this, especially in Buffalo. If Tua was playing, I could see it being a better game, but I still think Buffalo wins.
And it's Buffalo too. There's just no way.
Yeah, so.
Be shocked if the Dolphins pull it off, but never count out Mike McDaniel. That guy's he's earned his respect this year, so expect them to come out and be ready. I just don't think they're going to be able to hang with Buffalo, though.
Yeah, I completely agree. So this is another game similar to the. How do you feel more better about -10 Bills, or do you feel better about -10 49ers?
Probably -10 Bills. I don't know if I'd bet the spread, though. And I mean, the Dolphins might keep it close. Oh, wait, you're talking about Niners or wait?
Yeah, I'm talking about if you were sitting here and you had to finish your parlay, you're going to do -10 Bills, you're going to do -10 49ers.
Oh, -10 49ers easily.
Okay. Just figuring out where your confidence level is. Yeah. Now, we got, I think, the upset of the week.
Okay.
The Giants versus the Vikings. The Vikings are currently going in as -3. I'd be tempted to take the points with the Giants. This is not going to be. This is not.
That was my pick too.
Yeah, this is not going to be a 1:00 game, baby. Kirk Cousins probably shaking in his boots. He's like, "Oh my God, it's the playoffs! Oh my God, I got so much to do." Yeah, and the Giants D is not crazy good, but they've been respectable. And I don't know. I think Vikings have been a fraud all year, and they've won close games. They know how to win close games, but it's been some fraudulent activity going on. And Scatty Nuclear called the fishy smelling I believe it was last week, of Vikings versus the Packers. They got exploited by them. They got lucky this past week because the Bears sat everyone because they were trying to get that first-round pick. Ended up getting it, which is interesting. But, yeah, I think Vikings take the L here.
Yeah. I don't know if they take the L. I feel like the Giants may cover, but an interesting stat. I have a couple here for you.
Cook it up.
In the last 12 meetings as an underdog, the Giants are 10-2 against the spread.
Ooh.
So take that for what it is. And then I wrote down a couple more here. Giants are also 11-3 against the spread in their last 14 games. And also, too, a little food for thought. I mean, if you want to bet the Vikings, here you go. Vikings are 15-0 straight up in their last 15 games as favorites. So they haven't lost straight up in their last 15 games as favorites.
Damn.
So they could win, but still the Giants might cover. The Vikings might not cover, and the Giants might. Yeah. So that's why I'm taking the Giants +3.
Giants +3. Okay. Yeah. Dang, you got some good stats here, son.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just got fishy smelling about Kirk, and there's always got to be an upset or something in wild card week.
Oh yeah.
And looking at this slate right now, there's only one other game possibly I think could be an upset, but I think this is going to be the one that kind of like shocks the world. The NFC shows out a little bit. But let's go on to the next game. And, God, I hope Lamar Jackson's playing. Is he playing? Oh! Turn it up louder. Put it closer to the mic, baby. Run that horn one more time for everybody. Oh, what's going on, Scotty? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
This is the nuclear lock of the week. This is to get you out of the soup kitchen into that penthouse luxury suite with a couple broads on your arm. Tell you
Yeah,
what,
baby.
Bengals take the Bengals minus 6.5. Lamar, we don't know if Lamar's playing. It doesn't matter. The Bengals, Joe Burrow is a covering machine. Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I'll tell you what, in the past 24 games, the Bengals are 20-4 against the spread, and in the past 21 games, they're 17-4 against the spread in conference games. So I mean, they are a covering machine. Take the Bengals minus 6.5. That's nothing for the Bengals, man. Just
Damn, put your
absolutely
rent
nuke
on this. If you're about
nuke
this,
it.
put your whole rent on this. I'm serious. If
Nuke it.
you're watching this, put your fucking rent on this because
We're
Joey
gonna,
B
we're gonna
smokes
come back next
cigars
week.
for a reason.
Yeah, we're coming back next week, and we're gonna be on this same setup, and we're gonna just say "I told you so." So
Yes.
you better put your rent on it.
Yes, this is they're handing money out to you. It's 6.5. I'll be honest. I'd be sitting there looking at alternative spread. I'd be curious to take 10 because
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
take
it could
10,
cover.
10, 12, 14, 50. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. Fucking the Ravens are about to get digged down, especially without Lamar. Because I know Lamar ain't coming back. He's basically been
Yeah.
chilling. Because I think Lamar might end up making a move. I don't know. Am I tripping or what are we
So
thinking here, Scott?
I'm not. I don't know any of the those rumors, but I don't know. I mean, Tyler Huntley's all right, I guess, but I don't even think it matters, dude. If you're gonna bet on Lamar Jackson coming back after however many games he's been out to a hot Bengals team, I don't see it, to be honest. And I don't know.
And Lamar struggles in the playoffs. He's struggled in the playoffs since he's been in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
Look
Bengals
at Joe
team,
Burrow.
I
He's
think,
made it to the Super Bowl.
yeah, I think this Bengals team can make a run this year. I definitely
Yes,
could.
I agree.
I definitely could see that.
Just gotta get past the Bills.
I know. I think they could beat Kansas City because they've already done it this year.
I agree.
They just got to keep it away from Patrick Mahomes. And if they play the game smart like they did the last time, they can. I think they can get the dub. Bengals have a good team, and their defense hasn't been playing like too bad. They haven't been like gross to where they're letting up a lot, but they've definitely been holding their own and keeping people kind of accountable. So yeah. Let's all give a little big hammer this week for the Bengals, baby. Joey B. All right.
Should we use this time to do a little DJ dime?
Hold up. How about this? Let's do
do you
DJ.
wanna
We
do?
only got one more game, so let's do this
Okay.
and then just strictly keep it DJ dime, baby.
All right, let's do it.
And for people who don't know who DJ or what DJ dime is, you're gonna find out. The Cowboys at the Buccaneers plus 3.5, 8:15 p.m. What's a better way to end your Monday than watching the Cowboys
Lost.
lose to the Bucks, baby?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yeah. What are we thinking here, Scat?
Tom Brady is a veteran. Honestly, I wrote in my notes for this game. I'm not betting it, and I'll tell you why. The Cowboys are 12.5 against the spread in their last 17 games on the road, or 12-5. Sorry, and the Cowboys are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 playoff games. For that stat on the road, they're two contradicting stats. I don't know what's going to happen. So your guess is as good as mine. I don't feel confident enough to bet this game, so I'm going to go ahead and
You're gonna what? Nice. Okay. Well, I got an interesting stat for you. They put up 6
Sure.
points against Washington. They're the Washington backup QB, Big Sammy, baby. Yeah, Sammy, baby. He laid it on their little cowboy face. And
Sam Howell.
fun stat: the Cowboys are 0-7 against any Buccaneers QBs.
Oh,
And that includes this year when they lost to the Bucks opening this year.
okay.
So, I'll be honest. This is Brady in the playoffs. Now, Brady hasn't been the same this year. I know that. He's had people been injured. They've had a lot of injuries over there at the Bucks. But we're talking about Dak Prescott here. Dak Prescott. Dak.
He loves to choke.
He loves interceptions. He loves making bad mistakes. Unless Tony Pollard takes over this game, I don't think the Cowboys are going to win this. They've been frauds all their life ever since I've been born in 99. Were they in the Super Bowl in
You don't know when you were
1999?
born, bro? No.
Yeah.
The last time. Well, I don't know if they were in it, but the last time they won was '96.
Okay.
I know that just because I was baiting old Austin Meadows the other day about he
Yeah,
was trying to I don't know, he was trying to tell me some shit. He was trying to talk shit about the Browns, and I just laid that 1996 stat out for him. So that's why I know that.
I got you. But yeah, I hate the Cowboys, and it's really not the Cowboys I hate; it's the fans.
Yeah, the fans just make it.
It's the fans. And I'm sitting here also saying that I have scumbag fans too in Philly. I'm not acting like we're any better, but God, I just hate the Cowboys. They're annoying. They're annoying as shit.
I agree.
So yeah, I mean, I like watching the Cowboys lose on Monday, especially in the playoffs. Just to continue that whole whatever it is. Man. Yeah, they never figure it out in the playoffs. So
I mean, you think Tom Brady, if he has a chance at making the playoffs, he's going to do it, right? No matter, regardless of the season, he's had. It's just Tom Brady's MO. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not betting this game.
And think about the script.
Yep.
And also think about this. Have you seen that stat about Tom Brady? He wins the Super Bowl or goes to the Super Bowl every other year.
I did not see that.
I'm pretty sure you can look this up. It's like every other year he has been to the Super Bowl. It's kind of crazy.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Well, how about the season the Rams have had? I wonder. I have to look this up, but I wonder how Super Bowl teams have done coming off a Super Bowl. Like what's the worst record and what's like the best record it's ever been.
Rams got to be close because there's always like some kind of slump. So I remember
there's also talk of Sean McVay possibly going to broadcasting, which would be freaking crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I mean, he's so young as a coach, and it's just weird. You saw him so passionate.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, he'd be a good commentator, but I'd like to see him coach a little more.
But hey, Scatty.
Is it D-Gen dog? I mean, that was the shittiest fucking drum roll I've ever
Hold up, hit that one more time. Oh, it's DJ Dime time, baby. Oh, yeah. It's where we put our money on the line in the casino. And guess what? We make our return. We make it back, baby. And now you get to see it. Put that little music up to the camera. Ooh.
Can you see?
Oh, I can see it, baby. It's looking pretty.
All right. What are we doing? We're doing 20 on black?
Hey, you see what we got, son? Turn it up, too. Turn it up. Turn it up real high. We need to make sure everyone hears this. Or put it up to the mic. Put it up to the mic, too, so we can hear it.
You're good? Can you hear that?
Hold on. Before you do it, what are the colors? What have the colors been?
So the past couple, I will admit I have played a little bit. So they've changed from the last time, but the past like 8 or so have been black, red, black, red, 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 black. So what are you thinking?
Hey, I told you what it was before we got here.
All right. We'll do it. Hold on. Let me put
Come on, baby. Load it up.
Go.
It's DJ time.
All right. Let me know if you can see.
I can see it perfect, baby. Is it loaded? Right. Oh, it's loaded. Yes, sir.
Here we go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to spin it, and then I'm going to turn it around. I will not be able to see, so I'm going to have to go based off your reaction.
Oh, shit. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Spin that wheel, baby. Let's go. It's DJ Don time. Come on. Come on. Fuck! Oh! We've literally been winning so many times.
That's our first loss. Oh, no. That's our first loss. I think, no. So the first time we played this, we lost, and then we won back-to-back. Now we lost first time.
Hey, Scotty.
Yeah. I can't see you.
I got something.
What? Oh, are you sending me another Venmo? Oh, no, don't do it. No, don't do it.
You know what it is. You know what it is, and we're running it back.
Oh, no. You want to do black again?
Put that shit on black, damn it. Put that shit on black. Come on. Right, this is the first podcast with the cameras. Come on. It is black, and I know it is.
All right.
Damn it.
Hold on. 1 second.
Come on. Run me my check.
Once. All right. Here we go.
Oh, you're getting a stiff your hand out there because this black is about to roll.
I can't lower the camera right now. Hold on.
Oh, what? You can't lower the camera and show us what you got.
All right, hold on. I gotta put in 20.
Oh shit!
All right.
Come on, baby.
All right, here we go. 20's in the account. Let me load that bitch up.
Yes.
Hold up.
We need some like intermission music.
Yeah. If you're still with us, bear with us here. All right, here we go.
Let's see.
We're back in.
Yeah, we don't have any cool tunes here on our podcast thing. We need to get some more. But all I have right now, we can do clapping. We can do cheering. And then we got Riverside. Ooh, yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
All right,
Load it back up.
All right. All right, is it loaded?
It's loaded.
Oh, it's loaded. My money, it's gone. It's gone. Oh.
There you go. I'm going to spin and I'm going to turn it.
Oh, shit. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. DJ Dime. Oh! No!
No. Oh, my. All right, there's only one solution to this problem.
What is it?
You need to Venmo me 40 so we win it back. It's been read twice.
Oh, why is my...
And once it...
So we are back, and I figured out my camera was not autofocusing. It was probably from me slamming on the table. And
After we lost $40, or I guess
after we lost
$40.
just fucking right down the damn drain.
Yeah, because how we do it is I pay for 1 week and then Matt pays the next week. So right now it's just Matt that's down $40. So we're gonna give him a second to collect his thoughts and decide if he wants to double down on the old black. But for right now, we have a special guest that might be coming on next week to the podcast. Old Carson Harris is one of our friends. I grew up with him, and then Matt met him on later. But he's in one of our fantasy leagues, and he knows a lot about football. So we're gonna have him on next week to discuss some football talk. So that should be interesting. But Matt, you know the question I have to ask: have you reached a decision?
I have not, but I'm also persuaded. What do we do here, Scotty? What do we do?
You know my thoughts.
I'll tell you what. The DJ himself.
I'll tell you what. I've had some luck in the past. I get. This is what happens. I get so pissed off that I lose like $20 or $40 or whatever that I just put like fucking 80 in there and I put it on red or whatever, and then I end up making up my losses. But in order to do that, you have to have some balls.
You got to keep upping it.
You got to double it. So whatever you do, you at least break even. So, but then that's how you get in a lot of trouble. You get in a lot of trouble by digging yourself, trying to chase
this is DJ Dime time.
It is DJ Dime time.
Ooh, time.
We need to make like a little mixtape, like a little switchboard where we can play that. But it's up to you, man. If you want to just cut your losses, you already lost $40. That's that's a tank of gas right there. Or you could try to make it back, and I'll just Venmo you for basically. It's just basically be a wash. I'll Venmo you 80. But it's totally up to you, bro. You let me know. I think the fans can understand either way. We're struggling 9-to-5ers trying to make it in this world. So we're basically more broke than college students.
I say when we get more people in this chat, I'll hammer it. But for now, I'm cutting my losses. I about sent the 40. I was sitting there typing on my phone. And I was like, we need more people in this chat. If we had some more people in this chat, once we get this thing rolling more, we'll do it. But yeah, man, that was DJ and Dime. This was also the first epic fail of our DJ and Dime. We have failed once, but this was recorded. Last time it didn't get recorded. It got to the point where I slammed my table so hard that my camera got messed up, and then we had to take an intermission and then bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, what you could do, you could just do like half of that. You could do like 10 and we just throw it on black, you know? I don't know.
I think Scotty wants to put something on the thing, huh?
I don't know, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Or just put it on green.
I mean, we put $10 on green. That's $360.
Why do you know that so quick?
Because there's only 36 things on the roulette board, so it's
Well, yeah, I
36
don't know the
odds.
percentages and shit.
Well, that's not a percentage; it's just common knowledge.
I don't even know how many is on the roulette thing.
I guess I'm a degen. I guess I'm the true degen.
Yeah, you are the dude. Time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know. That was all our playoff picks today, and we did a little bit of DJ and Dime. I mean, as far as these playoffs go, Scatty, who do you think's going to take it all? You know, we can go ahead and just
Want to do our Super Bowl picks? Do our Super Bowl picks starting the playoffs?
Picks, like starting it out. Yeah,
I'm gonna say the Bengals.
the Bengals. Okay, Bengals versus who?
The Bengals. I'm gonna say the Bengals and 49ers.
All right, and
Yeah.
who wins?
I think the Bengals. I think
Bengals
Joe
win?
Burrow is he's having too good of a young career to lose it again in the Super Bowl. So, I just don't. I mean, who else would challenge them? The Bills, maybe. That's it. That's all they have to go through. I mean, the Ravens suck.
The Chiefs are pretty good though.
I think the Chiefs are on the downward trend, man. I'm not. I just think Mahomes' time is ever since Tyreek left. They've just been going.
His time is what?
It's not over, but I think he's peaked. Put it that way. Why are you putting the laugh track?
I'm laughing. You're fucking cracked, bro.
No,
Mahomes almost got the MVP this year.
Oh, I think he's peaked, man. I think he's on the downward swing.
Oh, what did he say?
He doesn't have the players in place anymore. Mahomes himself is good, but the Chiefs as a team are. I think there's better teams out there. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen. I'm not disagreeing there's better teams. But who do you want on your team when you're in the playoffs? Do you want Patrick Mahomes? Or do you want Joey B?
I mean, in the playoffs, I want Patrick Mahomes on the right team. But right now, the pieces Joe Burrow has are way better than what the Chiefs have. Sorry.
He does have better pieces, but
That's what I'm basing it off. They're both really good quarterbacks. Give Mahomes the edge for sure. But the quarterback can only do so much. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to Mixon. It's going to come down to Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I mean, the way those guys have been playing, they've been playing a lot better than Chiefs players have been. And Kelsey has not scored a touchdown in the last however many games or whatever. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Well, he hasn't been scoring. I think one big thing's been too. They've been getting that run game going. They've been running the hell out of the ball. Pacheco's came to his own, and then their other guy who's been a pass catcher. I can't remember his name. He's been doing really good too. So
I don't know.
yeah, something like that. But
Who do you
so
think?
I think my picks,
For the AFC side, who do you think?
the AFC side, I'm going to pick. I do like the Bengals, but I'm gonna pick Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I like Kansas City. I just like Andy Reid. I like Patrick Mahomes. He's almost won the MVP this year. I don't know. It's tough to say because it's either them or the Bills. I don't know. I think something's gonna happen. Everyone's been kind of hyping the Bengals up too, and
Because they're a good team.
I know, which they are, but I don't know. I got this weird feeling too with the Bills, everything they went through this year.
I can see that. I see that. I don't see.
It's that kind of.
Yeah, I can't see the Chiefs argument though. I just don't see it.
So I'm gonna switch my decision. I'm gonna go the Bills just because of the story, because of what's going on. It's written up perfect for them. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bills.
And the NFC side.
NFC. I mean, I can't pick against Philly.
Okay.
I can't pick against. I'll be honest. If you were gonna actually point a gun to my head and say which one I got to pick,
Not just because you're a Phillies fan, right? Or not just because you're an Eagles fan, right?
Yeah. If you had to point a gun at my head, I'd probably say 49ers. But I got to go Philly, man. I got to go Philly. I can't switch up on my boy.
Now they're winning the
Jalen
Super
Hurts.
Bowl, I'm sure, right?
No, because it's going to go the story of the Bills, man. If the Bills, if I'm picking the Bills in the AFC, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
They're winning it.
So that's who I got winning the Super Bowl is the Bills.
Okay.
And I think the story just lines up for them perfect. And the NFL loves a good storyline. Sometimes maybe some people believe in conspiracy, some people don't, but I think this one's written up pretty well for the Bills. So Yeah, I mean, and they got all the weapons, they got the defense, and their head coach is pretty good too, and they're going to be playing all their games basically in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And also too, if they ended up seeing Kansas City in the playoffs, it would be in a neutral site. That was said, I believe, on Red Zone. They talked about that because with the situation with the game being canceled for Cincinnati, it's not kind of fair because they didn't get to play another game. So it's going to be on a neutral site if they did actually see each other. Which, see, the thing is, I don't know if they would. I think Kansas City would never play the Bengals unless they go into the championship, right? Because the Kansas City's 1 and Bengals are 3 and Bills are 2. So the Bills would probably play the Bengals next, and then Kansas City would play either the Jags.
The Jags can go far, man. You know, little Doug Pearson. You never know.
He could. I'll tell you what, people need to put respect on him because Doug is the perfect coach in a sense where he doesn't try to like coach people to like a certain thing that he likes. He figures out what his QB is good at, and then he just
works around it.
Basically coaches that. He did that with Nick Foles. Nick Foles, you obviously see him at the Colts. He is not that good. But Doug Peterson found a way to make him good because he knows what Nick Foles is good at, and he knows what he can do. And then he just hammers it into the ground. And he's done that there with T-Law. And I'm glad he's done that because I think Trevor Lawrence is a pretty good QB. He has he has a big resume coming out of college too. And I mean, who doesn't like seeing good QBs in the NFL? I hate seeing them watching Glennon and all these washed-ass players come in. And, I mean, I don't know. Dougie P couldn't get it done, but their defense has got to get some stuff done. I don't know. The AFC is just so tough, man. Compared to the NFC is pretty open, I think. But the AFC is pretty locked up. What do you think, Scatty?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, AFC just is so much better this year. And, of course, as I say that, I'm sure an NFC team will probably win the Super Bowl. But I was thinking, too, we could probably make this a little bet we have between us for I'm not sure how it would work, but we could throw it on the Wheel of Doom and see what a punishment could be. So maybe if the Bengals and Bills meet each other in the playoffs, we can have a little bet. And obviously I'd bet the Bengals, you bet the Bills, so we can we can see who would have to do a punishment.
Well, I definitely think that's going to happen. The Finns aren't going to get it done against the Bills, and I know Joey B ain't losing to the backup QB of the Ravens, so it's going to be a rematch of the game that didn't finish, and I think it gets finished out by old Buffalo, baby. So it's just written up. It's written up too perfect, man. I do agree. Joey B is good. He knows how to win games. He's found ways to beat. That was the first time he played the Bills, but found a way to beat Mahomes. He's won a lot of games this year, tough games. And you're right, he does have a lot of deep threats with Jamar Chase, Higgins, and Boyd. And they got who's the tight end? The ginger guy.
I had him on fantasy.
Yeah, I know. Everyone ended up having him at one point. But Hurst.
Hurst. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And Hurst. I mean, and they got Mixon who's washed, but him and P. Ryan aren't too bad as far as pass catchers out of the back. And then their defense, but I don't know. Buffalo, I think they got a little magic in them, baby.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen,
I can see it.
So Josh Allen just can't turn it over. Josh Allen cannot turn it over, and he can't be stupid with it. But also, that's a part of his game. So
yeah,
I don't know, but
yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see for sure. I think whoever's going to win that AFC title game is going to go on to win their Super Bowl. Like I said, I don't think there's any team that can contend with a AFC team at this point. I mean, I don't know. That's just me though.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. AFC it's been pretty steep. The NFC's just kind of been. I feel like it's been getting hated on a lot. There is some good teams in the NFC, but it's just like a wild. I feel like it's a wild west, and like in the NFC, it's anything can happen on any given day when you go out there and play football in there. I mean, it's the same for the AFC, but I feel like there's just a lot more sense of, I guess, I don't know how to say it, but it's like there's a lot more sense of stability in the AFC. Like, you know what you're going to get each game. The NFC, it just seems to be, it's kind of everywhere. The only other team that hasn't been everywhere is the 49ers. They've been pretty consistent for the most part. That's probably been the most consistent team. And being in the playoffs, consistency is key. But you never know when old Jalen Hurts might just drop some bombs on that. A.J. Brown going to drop some bombs. So you don't know. We might pop off, baby. All we need is our defense. I think the key for Philadelphia, and I will say this now, if Philadelphia is going to make it to the Super Bowl, our defense has to step up and they have to cause turnovers because when we were winning throughout the year, or in the beginning of the year too, when we were going crazy, our offense was on fire, but our defense made key stops and also made big plays through the game. They might have given up points, but they found ways to turn the ball over, get interceptions late in the game, and they found ways to get the ball back to Hurts and give him more opportunities. So I believe if it's going to happen, it is not going to be completely on the shoulders of Jalen Hurts. It will be more on the defense. I could see something similar like when Tom Brady ran with the Bucs. Their defense had a monster playoffs. I think if that could happen for Philadelphia, that could definitely help them out. But if that doesn't happen, it's going to be a shootout. I don't know. It'll just depend on who gets the ball, but I don't like that situation for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I know the Cowboys are going out first round, maybe.
I hope so.
Woo-hoo!
What are your thoughts on the regular season in general? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Are you going to miss it? What's up?
Oh, I'm going to miss it, baby. I love watching the red zone on Sunday comes, man. You got that red zone. You're just sitting there rolling in the background.
What are you watching on?
Huh?
Bootleg stream or what's up?
So, actually, I guess I'll probably get in trouble saying this on here, but I found someone on eBay who sold their account, and I bought it off their account.
I mean, that's not bad. Like they bought it on their account, and you just bought their account.
Yeah,
and
I bought it for $60 for the whole entire season.
We might have to cut that part.
So
we might have to
bleep. Yeah, Scotty, we need the beep on that one.
Don't worry.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's how I watch it. And then, I mean, you can always find streams on different places. I watch some on those, but I hate how they have everything on different stuff. Like, you gotta watch, I think it's Peacock on Sunday night, Thursday night Amazon, and then
Peacock
I can't
on
remember
Sunday
what it is
night.
Monday.
I didn't know that.
Huh?
I thought it was just on ESPN for Sunday Night Football.
It might be on ESPN, but you can watch it on Peacock too.
I did not know that. I didn't
bought
like the
Peacock
Amazon thing this year. I gotta admit, and just I might be biased, but I hate Kirk Herbstreit announcing. He's just so fucking boring. Like I don't like him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'll be honest. I don't think you like him, but my favorite's Chris Collinsworth.
No, I don't.
I always
like
liked him a lot. Yeah, I thought you didn't like him.
I like Jim.
I love Chris.
My
Collinsworth.
favorite duo is definitely Jim Nantz and Tony Romo. The way the insight Tony Romo gives, and Jim Nantz is just a classic announcer for fucking every single sport. So I love watching golf with him, and I love watching NFL with him as well.
I do like them, and I'll be honest. When I think of games that I've watched, the voices I remember are probably Tony's and then Chris Collinsworth, at least for me. But I do know, I remember a lot of Tony. Like Tony's always in them games where it just seems like it's hyped up, and he's just giving that just really good commentary instead of like Joe Buck and the other big goober. They just well, it's first down, so they need 5 yards to get the first down.
Have you heard of Clark Kellogg?
No, I've not.
Let me pull up. You'll definitely recognize his voice. He's probably my favorite announcer, play-by-play announcer.
Okay.
Hold on.
I wish they would do an uncensored NFL calling it. That'd be so fun. If they did an uncensored version of.
Is he football?
Announcing.
I don't know if he's football, but it's this guy. Hold on. 1 second here. Clark Kellogg announcing.
Our fans are waiting.
Oh, no, that's not him. Nah, never mind. There's one guy I really like. I think it's an older guy. He does the bracket reveal for NCAA March Madness.
Okay.
Fuck, what's his name?
I'm excited for when March Madness comes. I don't know shit about college, but I love watching March Madness, man. It's so fun to make those picks and have a good time doing that. But, yeah.
I'm trying to look up his name real quick. Hold on. Greg Gumbel? Is that maybe it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're at a loss here.
Greg Gumbel. Sorry. I'm trying to just... It is Greg Gumbel. That's it. Yeah.
Greg Gumbel.
Dude, he's the best. Hold on.
Greg Gumbel.
Best NFL. Yeah, Greg Gumbel. That's it. Here we go.
He's got a hard on for Gumbel.
You know that guy?
Wow, are you bricked up right now?
Do you know that guy?
No, I think I've heard him. I think I've heard him, but I don't really recognize it.
That guy's a fucking legend. I love Greg Gumbel.
Yeah, I kind of like the name Gumble.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
me. But anything else we want to talk about? We wrap this thing up or what?
I think we need to wrap this thing up like it's 10 o'clock, baby. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's been a good sports podcast. We kind of got to see the first video of us recording and getting
Yeah,
our live reactions with everything. And this is some clear quality videos. Y'all can give a shit on our first YouTube video we posted
please, yeah.
to like see the quality difference. And I got to figure out too the autofocus. I guess I can't be slamming tables and doing that and then messing up the focus. It might be can't be doing that too much, huh?
Yeah, no, I can't do that too much. But yeah, if you guys want to reach out, we're going to be posting to TikTok a bunch. So keep tuned for that, especially from this podcast. You're going to probably see some TikTok clips. So definitely check us out. Email us, rethinkrealityrm@aol.com. Hit us up on TikTok, YouTube. Check this full length podcast out if you made it this far. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, like I said, our TikTok is Rethink Reality. Well, it's Rethink_reality_. And we're going to be posting shorts of this podcast on there. And that's kind of where a lot of our content's going to be for the TikTok side. And then Scatty's going to handle all of our YouTube stuff on there. And we'll be posting full-length content and then some shorts. And we got an Instagram too, so we'll end up plugging
Yeah,
that
we'll
too.
plug
Scatty,
that.
what's the Instagram we
I
got?
think it's just Rethink Reality. If you literally just look up
Okay.
Rethink Reality, it's right there. But
All right, bet. Oh yeah, I mean this has been a good pod, but damn, my wallet is hurting right now, baby.
hey,
I'm gonna be
next week
crying all night,
we'll recover the funds next week. Don't worry.
dude. We got to recover, man. I'm crying right now.
Yeah.
But dude,
Now it's gonna be hard to sleep for you. Now you know what I'm talking about. You're
dude, it's gonna be so hard, bro.
like,
I can't even run the AC tonight. I got to keep the heat off.
yeah, you're stingy as
But
fuck too. For those that don't know, Matt is super stingy, so it's very unlike him to get into the
Yeah.
gambling hole. So I know the feeling
Yeah,
all too well of losing.
Yeah, like for instance, when I go to the grocery store, man, I always buy the great value shit because I love the coupons and the discounts I get. All them coupons I've been saving just fucking went down the drain
Yeah.
right here, right now, baby. But we got it live and we got it in video. It's better than getting it and not getting it in video. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit, son. But this is Rethink Reality. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully y'all stay tuned this long. If you did, it's all love. We love everybody who listens to this. And yeah, here, we'll throw a little heart up for you. But yeah, I appreciate every one of y'all. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace. What